Yo, welcome to the Koy Po, you guys. And Dre, this is one of my favorites right here.
Yeah.
Isaac, one of my favorites right here. Very nice to have this dude. I came up with him. I didn't really come up with him. As I was coming up, I got to witness him, and then watch him absolutely destroy at JFL. And that was the moment I had to tell this guy that he was a full-fledged fucking beast. Ladies and gentlemen, Orny Adams.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I'm so happy you're here, bro.
I'm excited. You know, I don't do many podcasts.
I know. That's why this is so much cooler that I was able to get you on.
Which one's Isaac?
Just
Which one's Andre?
right over here. Hey, Orny, right here.
Wait, mine went back down again.
What?
It did.
That's
Yeah.
impossible,
What's
Orny.
going on here, man?
There we go. Okay, that's good. All right.
That's impossible,
Now
Orny.
Joe's too. Now overall, it's too loud. But okay.
Let me get 50%.
This is why I don't work. This is why I don't work.
50% of that and half of that, please. You're not gonna believe it. It just went down again.
Oh, let's talk about that because
Yeah.
Let me know when we've started.
Oh, we started. We started when you said 50% of that.
Yeah, exactly. When you work a big show,
Yeah.
and you've worked plenty, how do you deal with the lighting?
I hire a light guy.
No, but do you go out before on the sound check? I always I'm very particular about where the audience is lit compared to me.
Oh, 100%.
What's in my face? Do you want to see the audience?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should. You're fucking so amazing off the cuff.
I love to see the audience. That's why I couldn't do.
Oh, I thought you were saying that you like it dark.
No. Those people are idiots.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Do you not want to be? You're a comedian. Do you not want to be connected to who you're talking to?
1,000,000%.
Because I'll look in your eyes.
Yep.
And I'll see, and I'll go, I've got to move. I've got to pivot.
Yeah.
I'm looking, I'm going, people are zoning out. They're drifting. Time to move on. People that work in complete darkness, I think they don't care.
I don't understand what that is. I don't understand what that is because even if you get an applause break, how do you enjoy that? How do you enjoy it? You don't even know where it's coming from.
Right.
It's like I've done it once before because this venue I played was 25% was complete fucking darkness. And then their next light switch was 75%, which means the room is completely bright. It's like, I mean, I guess I could have went with that option, but then it was like, bro, I'm not doing a convention on, SEMA. You know what I mean? Like, this is so I had to go dark on it, and I hated it. I hated that performance. I don't like that. Yeah. I like to see at least the first 5 or 6 rows.
Well, here's a question that you can answer.
Yeah.
I don't know the answer to it. Although I played the Staples Center one time.
Yeah.
I opened for Seal, so it wasn't my show.
Yeah.
But I like to look out and see everybody. That's why, thank God my career never got to the point where there's more than 300 people ever there.
Stupid. Don't say that.
Because I'm connected. I can look at the whole show. I'm checking in with people. Are you still with me? I'm going here. Sometimes this bit's for this person.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm tricking. I love to trick people.
Yeah.
Like I'll see idiots in the audience, and I'll go, oh, I'm gonna play one on that person. I'll go, you're not gonna believe this. There's people here tonight that don't believe in global warming. I mean, do these people realize what it takes to heat up a flat Earth? And so, you know what I mean? So they're like, this guy's behind me.
Hey, Orny.
He's an anti-global warming.
Hey, Orny. Was I one of those dumb people? Because you just got me on that one. That was good. That was fucking good.
And it's been so long since I even had that thought that I may have told it wrong. Like I might be driving home going, wait a minute, did I say this? Did I say that? But the gist is, it's like I'm getting the people that are anti-global warming behind me, and then I call them out for being stupid.
Yeah.
Well, you can't do that if it's pitch dark.
Yeah, you can't.
No, you can't.
Dude, Orny Adams, everybody in the Koy Po. One of my favorites. And I've said that to your face.
Yeah, you have.
In front of you, in front of your face. And I've said it when you're not around, man. You're one of my favorites. I've never seen anyone destroy JFL the way you do. And JFL, if you don't know, is pretty much the holy grail for comics. You know what I mean? Your whole goal is to get booked there. And then once you get booked, you want to maintain that relationship because it can change your life. It really can. But the thing is it's known for its comedy festivals, but it's also known for being it's a little, you got to adjust. You got to figure out the crowd. You know what I mean? Like every time I go there with my act, I'm always trying to adjust.
Because they're Canadian.
That's not what I'm trying to say. All right, I'm trying to maintain my relationship, Orny. But Orny, bro, you zero in like I've never seen anyone zero in like that before. Like, you know, and it's the same Orny. It could be Orny from the Ice House at Pasadena or Orny at some, you know, doing the gala in Montreal. It's the same Orny. You're not adjusting. And man, I remember watching your last gala and I was like, what the fuck, bro? Heat. Fucking heat. Straight heat, man.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite moments when I came off stage and you were there. It really was. It was really beautiful because I don't feel like I get support from the comedy community a lot. So when somebody like you really goes out of your way to say something, and there were plenty of people around when you said it, and it really means a lot. So thank you.
Oh, dude, you knocked that one out of the park. That wasn't even a gala. That was the Orny Adams show. It was done. It was you know, I don't understand how you can't get support because, like, if you've seen Orny live, you understand. The guy comes, holy shit, you come with it. And are you?
I'll tell you.
When you write, do you write clean or you don't give a shit?
No, I mean, I have horrible thoughts in my head all the time. I mean, like I say that humans, we're very disturbed people.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like, you know, with the cancel culture going on right now,
Yeah.
We'd all be canceled hourly for our thoughts.
For our thoughts?
Minutely,
Jesus Christ.
yeah. If that's even a word. For
sure.
Yeah.
Minutely.
So, I mean, I don't know why we all pretend we're not horrible people. We're a horrible species. And maybe we just come to grips with it and say, yeah, we have horrible thoughts. Maybe sometimes we think things we shouldn't say, but maybe we think it because it's funny.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I don't know why, you know, we're so uptight. We pretend we're puritanical, but we're not. So to answer your question, I write clean because I want everybody in the audience to not feel offended.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's harder to do.
Yeah. It is harder.
But I'm gonna tell you something I don't talk about much in regards to that JFL set, because I did
Mind you, I want everyone to know it wasn't just one set. Okay, it's multiple sets, Orny. Like, I've seen you destroy all the fucking time. That one was special. It was definitely special. That was your fucking hour special. Like, for me, it was fucking amazing.
So here's and you know they're all televised.
Yeah.
And they give you about 8 minutes. I'd never done that set before.
No.
That was completely. So what I did was you know, they call you the night before, or like like 3 weeks out, they'll go, we need Orny's set. Where's a transcript? What's he going to talk about?
Yeah.
And my agents go, Orny doesn't do transcripts. And then they go, we need a transcript. And then we just ignore it. We ignore it. So I said to my agent, I said, listen, I want to look at you more.
I know.
It's really shitty seating. Like, who's
Yeah.
This is a professional
Yeah,
podcast.
I bought my tickets late.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Orny, this is the old Tonight Show set. So that's where Johnny used to sit. So yeah, I see.
And I didn't know we were seated like this. I don't know if these are the right size.
Everything's perfect. Everything's perfect. And the answer is no. Those aren't the right size. But on you, I love it. You have 3 shades of green. Who
I'm
gives a fuck?
colorblind. Completely. This is blue. This is.
Yeah. You know what you are, Orny? You're
Homeless.
that thing back in the day where you set the contrast on your screen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, or the green's green or the blue's blue.
It feels like it's the end of the night for broadcasting, and that
Yes. yeah, that's it.
should come on.
It's just a shade off, man.
Yeah.
It's just a shade.
But I apologize that I'm not connecting with you more. But so I said to my agent, I said, so now you're at the festival. 3 days in, they go, we need Orny to run his set, right? Yeah. So I said, I'm not going to show up. Because you know what, I'm known as like the good guy. I play by the rules. I'm there for every set. I'm there, like, you know what I mean, like. And so I said, it's time for me to get a badass reputation.
No.
So
are you being serious?
I'm 100%. So I said to my agent, I said, and then you know how they do like a fitting in the morning?
Yeah.
So they want you to show.
Hey, Orny, that's a show.
Okay.
That's what the fuck you're supposed to do. This isn't new shit.
Hashtag
You know what I mean?
Team JFL.
There's $1 million invested on this fucking show. They just need you to. They need to see your outfit.
Okay,
man.
but when you do the
Maybe
Tonight
you're
Show-
wearing 4 shades of green again. They don't want you to do that. They don't want you to do
This is
that.
fine.
It's a big show. Orny's gonna come with 4 shades of green again.
Okay.
He
We
keeps
gotta
going
make
from his
sure.
stripes to his socks.
Yeah.
But what about your goddamn shirt?
I didn't
It's every shade of green.
So
And then go up to your eyes, God damn it. You have 4 shades of green. So what is it? What is it about this production?
okay, I'm just saying.
It's
Why?
$1 million production.
Why do the comics have to get up at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
for a lighting and sound check? When you do the Tonight Show, you walk out and they go, stand here,
Yeah.
and everything seems to be okay.
Yes.
And if you show up 15 minutes before the taping or an hour before and the
Okay.
socks don't match your eyes,
Yeah.
then go back to the hotel's 20 feet away.
It's 20 feet
That's what
away.
I'm saying.
Yes,
and
yes.
I've done this. I know this venue better than anybody.
Yes.
I've done this venue every year for like 20 years.
Yes.
I know it. I know
Yeah.
the lighting. I don't have to. So they're calling me the night before, and I said,
Did you compare a one-day event to a show that is a machine that operates for 50 years?
well, you know what,
The
Joe?
Tonight Show
I didn't
does
realize
it,
you were
and they
such
know what a fucking light is. They know what a camera is. Hey, man, you're talking about a machine that's been working
turning my
for
attention
50
over
years.
here.
Yeah, come on over here,
Yeah,
man.
let
Come
me
on.
tell-
over.
let me tell you.
You don't have to take that shit. man.
Yeah, you're with me, aren't
I am
you?
definitely 100%.
I mean, I didn't know he was such a
Listen, when
corporate kiss ass.
it's time to turn on your badass, you just got to turn it on.
Unbelievable! I can't even get to the story, which might inspire
Okay,
you.
I'm sorry,
but
I'm sorry, I'm
your
sorry.
head is so far up
I'm
the
so-
JFL mascot.
Okay. All right.
We get it. You want to go back again?
Yeah,
I don't,
okay, I want to go back.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah. You established that when you said, I want to be the bad guy this year.
I didn't say this year. I mean, in
every year.
perpetuity. In perpetuity.
So, all right. So go ahead. You don't want to show up. They want your script. They want your set.
Yeah, why
and
do
they
they-
also want to see your outfit. And,
Yeah.
and now you don't want to give them any of this shit.
This is very controlling. And I'm
I'm just keeping the story straight. That's
a
all we're-
pro.
We-
So
no, you're not. You didn't want to go and show your fucking outfit.
It's very unprofessional. I know. I'm flip flopping here. That's very unprofessional.
Who cares what the comic is wearing?
That's true.
And who cares if my green clashes with Joe Koy's? God forbid, 2 people have the same green on
That's
the
very
show.
true. I do agree with you on that one.
Listen, I love these guys. I've worked with them a million times. They know I yell. They know I break microphones on stage sometimes if I get passionate.
Yeah.
They know what's going to happen. So, but that's not the real story. Is I didn't rehearse. I never said this set before.
Yeah.
I had done these jokes before. I'd never done this order, and I didn't have like the interconnecting tissue that kept the whole thing together. And in 6 minutes it can go wrong fast, and it's like a plane. You go, oh shit, this is it. It's over.
Yeah.
But I wanted to test myself because I was always curious, because I would get phone calls from like late night shows going, hey, we might have a spot open. Can you be here in 2 hours? And I was curious if I didn't have a set together, because I'm pretty sure you can put me in front of a camera at any time and I can be funny.
Yeah.
So I wanted to prove that to myself. And that's what I was doing.
So you
And
went
that's
in
what
there.
I was going for.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, it was a complete strategy. Don't show up for the light test. Don't give them a script because you don't have one. And let's just see if I can knock it out of the park.
I just want to walk on the stage and just do it.
Yeah, you're like a black belt going into someone else's dojo.
I don't need.
Let's fight.
Right. They always come in. They go, can we take some pictures for the website? Can we do a little video for Australia? So you can say, hey, Australia, whatever it is.
Yeah. I like that.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hey, you kangaroos, hop into this venue.
Hey, come on. Hey, hello in Australia. Good on ya. Hey, the shrimp on the Barbie and comedy.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got my notes out. Everybody treats it like it's a social hour.
Yeah.
Everybody's, trying to get new agents in front of their old agents.
Yeah.
I'm there. I'm focused.
Yeah.
But I want to walk on stage and do it. That's what I always loved about Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan he's not there for sound check.
Yeah.
Not that I'm Bob Dylan.
Yeah. It's hey man.
stretch.
So
Yeah,
you are.
So I didn't tell
Yeah,
my
you are. God damn it.
I didn't tell my agents. I didn't tell JFL.
Yeah.
I only told one person, my dad.
Yeah.
And he said, are you prepared to live with, because I'll be in a fetal position for weeks if this sucked.
Yeah.
Right.
But it was one of the greatest moments in my life, because I walked out and there were some jokes in there I'd never told before.
Yeah. That set right there was all fresh.
Yeah, no, there was material in there I had done before.
Yeah.
But when you write a TV set,
Yeah.
like if you looked at my first Tonight Show, I have an entire binder of all different like ways to get into different jokes, get out of different jokes. If this line isn't working, go to this line. For me, comedy is very mathematical.
Yeah.
It always has been.
Yeah.
I grew up listening to Robin Williams, and I would count the beats every time he got a laugh, how many words were in there. I would study Bob Dylan, how Bob Dylan would take words and cut syllables out.
Yeah.
because that's what's needed
Yeah,
sometimes.
I used to do that same thing, Orny. I used to like watch, study, and study just how many seconds did it take to get to that applause break, and how many words did I did the same thing. That's crazy, but you continue to do that. I don't do that.
Why not?
I don't know. I like being free form and just talking, and if it hits, it hits.
Okay, don't get soft on me.
No, I'm talking. What I love about you is, like, yeah, you have a strategy. It's mathematical. It's written. There's binders. There's blah blah blah. But when you tell it, bro, you tell it like it's conversational. I enjoy watching you, man. It's very, this isn't something I haven't told you before. And what a crazy night to pick, because that audience is not easy. It's not an easy audience. The gala is out of all the shows in JFL, gala is the stiffest one. There's something about it. I don't know if it's the cameras or that venue. There's something very big and wide. The laughter goes up.
They also give the first few rows to, I think it's, sponsors
in industry.
There might be people that don't want to be there, and they might be wealthy. It's, you're also in a country where you're not used to the references.
Yeah.
There's a different cadence.
Yep.
But yeah, but I love the challenge, and I like to challenge myself at all times. I can't do the same show. And now I know if I got a call to be on TV, what are you going to do? I don't know. I'm going to walk out and I'm just going to start talking.
Oh, you do that now? You still do that?
No, I'm not. I don't do enough shows. But I mean, like, even when I did Conan O'Brien, I ended the set by sitting on a corner of a stage. I'm not even you see me on TV, I'm not lit half the time because I'm moving in and out of the light. I just can't. I'm not built for, like, just be here, this, I want to be able to move at any time.
Yeah. Well, I know that. You're sitting here and you've hit the microphone 15 fucking times. So everyone in their cubicle is like, Jesus, is there an earthquake? Or no, it's just Orny. That's Orny. If you've never seen Orny, go see him, because you'll see exactly what the fuck is going on right now. This will all come to life.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do whatever it takes when you're on stage to be in that moment, to be there, to be focused.
Yeah.
And when my agent saw me an hour before I was doing that particular gala, I hadn't shaved, and I was in my hotel room the entire day, all the shades shut, and I was just sort of meditating, and I was listening to Buddy Guy, Sweet Home Alabama, Sweet Home Chicago, on loop, watching the way he played in his fingers and how he went into the crowd, and I was taking inspiration from that.
Wow.
And I went to get Starbucks an hour before, and my agent looked at me, and he looked at me like, and he told me afterwards, he goes, I didn't think you were going to be able to do it.
That's
and,
crazy to do that to yourself.
But this is why I make myself physically sick, and I do it in anything I
swear to God, I believe you on that one. I don't understand that, but I could never do that. I'm being serious. I could not do that. I would be in so much panic mode. I can't. Like, I could never go in that. What you're saying is meditating and getting in that zone. I can't, but for some reason I will die on stage if I did that.
Well, I mean, maybe that's why you're very successful. Because I put all my energy into probably the wrong things.
Yeah.
Like, I'm doing a podcast. I'm not here to promote my podcast, but I spend as much time. Yeah. So the episode that releases tomorrow, it's been 2 weeks of nonstop writing for the episode, editing the episode, gathering information and stuff like that. And I've been up all night working on it. And that's what I do.
Yeah.
Because it brings me great joy.
Yeah.
I had a date last night, and it was a first date, and the entire time I was thinking about edits. And
that's cool.
That's what brings me joy.
Yeah.
And nobody appreciates it, which is fine. I'm probably doing it for me.
Yeah. That's why we're lonely people. Honestly, I'm not even trying to be funny. That's why we're lonely people, because I don't think we could really explain how much love we have for this craft of ours. Yeah. The constant, like, one girl, I remember this one girl that was like, do you always just think of funny stuff? Like, it was almost kind of like a condescending tone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, no, I don't always think of funny stuff, but when there's a conversation and it just clicks right away, I say it.
Right.
That's how I'm wired. I'm not wired like you. That's why I do this for a living.
Exactly.
By the way, bitch, I paid for this date. Because I always think of funny stuff.
Hey, that funny stuff that you're talking so shitty about, paid for this.
Yeah, paid for this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
it doesn't, by the way, it doesn't matter how much money you have. And I'm talking to the women out there. I'm sure this has a...
Yeah. This is your camera right here.
4%. Should the camera be facing me?
Yeah. Well, it's
seems to
your
be-
fucking camera.
Seems to be selling product.
You're not.
Jeez. Wow.
Orny, I want you
Wow.
to know that your audio is actually going to be looped on top of my boxes.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. The Orny character is played by Jo Koy Funko Pop.
Didn't know I was doing Fluffy's podcast.
That's great.
Imagine white people selling these after the show.
They do.
No, we don't.
Oh, they
We still-
don't?
No, koozies.
Yeah.
You know, stuff for the river. Stuff for the rally.
They fucking sell koozies. Bro, that's so good.
What are we on? We're on number 4, by the way.
Yeah, that's number 4.
Get 4 before they run out.
Yeah.
We're down to 1 box left, everybody.
1 box. Look, don't show the other boxes, but we're down to 1 box. Fucking koozies. I want an Orny Adams koozie. That's what I want.
I'm not kidding. I sell bags. This is how
so good.
This is how white my audience is. I sell bags that say sustainable comedy. Like that's reusable bags. Yeah.
That's good.
Think they're gonna buy these? I'd have to sit there for an hour explaining. No. Your great grandkid probably collects them. No, it's cool. No, all the comics have them.
Oh, shit.
No, I know my head's big. I get it. Yeah, no, that's the style.
Yeah. It's the thing. It's the thing. I don't. Do you not like the 3 shades of green this thing has on? It's the Orny Adams Funko Pop.
I'm about to take the socks off and go rogue.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Those are great socks, by the way.
Thank you.
Pull them up real quick. I think they're American Apparel.
I don't know what they're the Boston Celtics color.
green.
Yeah, those are Celtic green.
I should have worn. I didn't know that my feet were. I have the sneakers Rajon Rondo wore. When,
Wait, you're a Boston cat.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not know. So you came from Boston, moved to LA.
Yeah.
Your start. You blew up in Boston. That's where.
First
it all
of all,
took off?
I've never blown up, and this is not fake humility. I never blew up, but I can tell you that it was there was a great crew in Boston at the time. And it was Dane Cook, it was Bill Burr, it was Patrice O'Neill, Gary Goldman. These are all people, when they tell this story, never mention my name. But in fact, when I moved to New York, Dane was in the U-Haul with me. And then for years we had a falling out. Now we're close again, and and it's cool.
Good, yeah. It was so cool. Dane and I had a phone call not too long ago. He gave me a call, and that was really cool to rekindle that old relationship.
Actually, I didn't even know that you had. Did you ever have a falling out? Or
we didn't have a falling out. It was just, we were both coming up. His come up was huge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And mine soon followed later. But it was great to share that stage with him and see that beginning that happened. It was great seeing you. It was great working with Patrice O'Neill. Like, those were humble beginnings, man, that I cherish. Yeah. So I love it. I love seeing all of us in that circle do what we do.
Well, I think
I remember when we shared the stage in Pasadena, and that was like one of those cool moments.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'll be honest with you, because when you start out in this business and you're doing these smaller venues, whether it was Boston or New York City, you were doing comedy just for the sake of doing comedy. There was no do you have a development set? What outfit are you going to wear if you're doing this? Or I remember
how many greens are you going to wear?
Yeah, I mean, how many? I remember when Dane made fun of my green socks. We didn't talk for years. But no,
it was just you and the U-Haul. He was like, "Are you really going to wear those greens?"
Yeah, but there was a purity. There was a purity to comedy. It was for the sake of doing comedy, and there was a camaraderie. I loved, working the cellar, working every one of those, stand-up New York, Gotham, all those places. I would do 24 shows in a weekend. I'd write a bit on Thursday. By Sunday, I hated it. Because you just bounce around the city. It was so cool. And
wait, you're talking about New York?
Yeah, that's
so
where
you'd probably
Gotham
do how many would you do a night? Because I never did the New York rooms, but I'd always hear it's like 5 or 6 a night.
Minimum.
Wow.
I mean, I would do, because my comedy works for most audiences, and also if there were fallouts, my last name was Adams, I was first on the list. But I would do those clubs 3-4 times a night. I would zigzag, you're at the Cellar, you start the night, then you go to Gotham, then you're stand-up New York, you're a comic strip, and you come back down, and you go in a loop, and you would know when Broadway was getting out, so you couldn't take a taxi, you'd have to take a subway. You knew everything. And you'd end the night. I used to end the night going alone to a jazz club. And I'd sit there. This is how old I am. I'd sit there alone and I'd smoke a cigar. You could smoke a cigar and I'd watch jazz until about 6 a.m. And then next door was a gay club that was still open, a gay piano bar. And I'd sing tunes with these gay guys. Great. It was really kind of cool, and then go out for breakfast.
Fuck, that's New York.
And now,
so New York, bro.
Now what happens is we're all over the place. Joe, where's Joe this weekend? Oh, he's playing Zimbabwe. What venue? No, Zimbabwe. He's playing Zimbabwe, the entire country. He's flying in. They're all mic'd. It's like a drive-in. What do you mean? Yes, it's mandatory. The government, they will cut your head off if you don't go see Joe Koy.
Joe Koy.
Where are you? I'm on the late show at the Laugh Factory. And it's probably going to start at 4 a.m. because somebody famous stopped in and had to indulge the audience with greatness for 3 hours. I mean,
you're stupid.
No, I'm real.
I'm not going to elaborate on that.
And so what happens? So what happens is we all have money. I think you can see the kind of dough I'm pulling in.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is we're getting back to the dating thing.
Yeah. Oh, is that where we were?
Yeah.
Listen.
I love it.
There's not. The host isn't. He attacks me.
No, I don't.
I'll take the job over. I know how to do this, Joe. I got this.
His own redirect.
I'm going to treat this like my routine. I'm bringing it right back.
Thank you, man.
So the audience, you guys all thought, oh, he's going on and on about New York City and Boston. No. I was giving you a breather and building some tension. Now I'm coming back to the date.
Back to dating.
Because it doesn't matter how much money you have.
No.
There's always some sort of bitterness that you're paying.
Yeah.
And so even last night, I went on this date, and it's like we can finally go back out to eat. And I said, what do you want to do? She goes, let's do happy hour. And so I said to her before, I said, listen, I'd be happy to do happy hour, but you have to order out off the happy hour menu. I don't like when they show up and they start ordering the full price drinks during happy hour.
No, man.
It's false pretense.
The rules are you don't order food off of the non-happy hour.
Man.
Yeah.
No, you get the happy hour nachos.
They show. It's really interesting how people spend your money. Like, you know.
So true.
You know, the other day I was in the car with a friend. I'm like, let's go get some Versailles. You know, that Cuban food place?
Yes.
So I have it on speak. We have a game plan. We got the 2 entrees. We're ready to go.
Yeah.
Guy picks up. My friend starts yelling out. You know, he goes, we should get empanadas. I go, let's get some. So there he goes, chicken or beef. He goes, one of each. No, all of a sudden, when I'm paying, one of each.
Yeah, variety. You want
one
variety
of each.
now.
Then he got these balls with beef in them. We got soups. We got, I mean, basically, when you go, Versailles out of business today because they don't need to be open for about a month.
Yeah, they don't.
A lot of extra ordering going on when I'm paying.
Dude, Versailles is amazing. And yes,
love that place.
I know exactly what that guy was doing if someone else was paying because I would have done the same shit. It's that good, you guys. And by the way, describe those you're talking about the potato balls with the meat in the middle?
Paparenellos.
Oh, my God, dude.
Paparenellos.
Yes.
They correct. Every time I say it, they correct. They go, Reynolds.
Yeah, Reynolds.
I mean, hey, let me tell you something. Yeah, sometimes you get, correct. You ever say mezcal?
Not often.
To someone who speaks Spanish? Because we say, what kind of mezcal you got, right?
What is mezcal?
It's like smoky tequila. Mezcal.
Tequila.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't. Do you drink or?
I hate tequila.
Why?
And then all my Latino fan base just goes.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't understand
Why do you
the infatuation with the taste. I think it is the worst tasting liquor.
Why do you hate
ever
Spanish people?
No, I don't. What? What are you talking about?
What? No,
what
you know
that. What?
Would
This
you?
devolved
Okay,
really
no.
quick.
Be honest.
No,
Would you go up to a Jew and say I don't like bagels?
What?
I mean, you're being exposed. You're being exposed.
Wow,
right now.
man.
Is this what it's like to have a producer on your podcast? We've got the mezcal's up. And I know that's illegal on the left.
Illegal.
I do one called Clase Azul.
Okay.
Pull that
is
one
mezcal
up.
the brand? Is that the brand or just a style of tequila?
Is that the brand? Is that what you say? It's like vodka. It's a category.
No, that's what I'm saying. So mezcal is like tequila.
No, a brand would be like Patron is a brand.
Yeah.
Right.
Tequila is what?
Mezcal.
Mezcal is
the brand.
This is like a really bad date.
It's a sub title.
Look at the one in the middle. Is good. Yeah, Class Azul.
Wait, is that what you drink?
I drink.
That looks like a potion.
Yeah, what
No, it
is
looks
that?
like the
That's a
NBA
fucking-
trophy.
It does.
You can ring the bell.
Yeah. No, that does look like a potion,
Yeah.
and I would not drink that. You spend how much on that shit?
I had such-
2,000.
Is that really the one you
I got to be
drank?
honest with you. I had a really good mezcal bit, but it got derailed because Joe doesn't know what mezcal is.
You watch this. Watch this.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with more Orny Adams. We're gonna really fuck that bit up.
Thank you for finally saying my name. 40 minutes into this podcast.
Wait, you had that bottle for $2,000.
Go to the Class Azul mezcal. It's a black bottle. I do have
It's
those.
right
one.
there,
That
Orny.
one.
It's
No.
$2,000.
Okay.
We're looking right at. It's a black bottle. It says $2,000.
Yeah.
Is that the one you have?
And you're complaining about extra
That
empanadas?
is not the one I. It was unnecessary.
What the fuck are
Yeah.
you talking about? Maybe now we know why you wear 4 different greens, because you spend all your fucking money on this black bottle of mezcal.
It's good stuff.
It obviously
It's good stuff.
What makes it so good? Because
I don't
to
know.
me,
Yeah.
tequila tastes like, you give me
This
Patron.
isn't
you
tequila.
give me,
Stop insulting Spanish people.
it
This
says
is different.
tequila. It says ultra tequila.
No, the white stuff is tequila.
Right.
The black bottle's a mezcal, but he still hasn't
Am
Googled.
I-
Could you put in the search engine?
also says
It's Class
tequila.
Azul. CLASE.
You
not
know what?
Class Azul.
This is a man.
Orny, first of all, this is why we wanted you here early for sound check. Because
There we
It
go.
said-
See the one that says $249? That's a good one.
Oh,
and that's a really cheap
okay,
price.
there you go.
I suspect somebody filled it up with something else.
yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
So that's what
Confirm
you
it.
like.
I do like that. Yeah.
All right.
It's good
well,
stuff.
now I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Thank you.
I will get you that.
Thank you.
That's how much I
appreciate
love
it.
you.
I am going to get you some collection
God
of
damn it! You
bobblehead
can't buy
dolls.
my bobblehead.
No, I'm
and
not
give
buying
it to me for
yours.
my-
I'll buy.
Oh, you'll buy others.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much, Orny.
Yeah. This is fun. I should do more podcasts. I really.
Yes.
You know, I don't do any. I'm not into it.
I don't understand why. This is to me, this is your thing.
Oh.
This is where you need to be.
Hmm.
I think you should do more. Your energy, your the way you talk off the cuff. It's so cool. Your ability to take control of someone else's show.
I love you. I think I find a lot of content that I watch is uninteresting.
Yeah.
I find it just sort of like a couple of people that think they're so interesting that they can just turn their mics on and start talking. So that's why. And then I feel like you're led into discussions that feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, but you lead.
But
You're
you know,
a lead. So like
and-
I think you should get that out of your head, because whenever you go to a place, you take control.
which is why people dislike me, which I get. I totally get. I understand. But, the other thing is it's a liability. Like, let's say this is a popular podcast. You have a great following, but a lot of the times people will ask me to do their podcast, and maybe they have 1,000 people that watch or listen to this thing.
Yeah.
That's going to do nothing for me. But by chance I say something stupid, it could ruin my career.
Yeah, it'll
so
be
the
over.
liability is much greater than the chance of it actually helping me.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's a good way to look. Yeah, you should. I'm talking about the bigger platforms, by the way.
They don't ask me. They don't. They don't, Joe. I'm not in comedy. I'm in some other world. I think it's like 1960 and I'm just existing in a different plane, because I'm not asked to do those podcasts. I'm not asked to be in the films. I'm not, my specials aren't on Netflix. It's like, it's bizarre. It's bizarre. Have you seen my, if you liked, that JFL, you'd probably like More Than Loud.
No, I love everything you do, man. I've told you that. I love your little rants on Instagram. I love
you. Oh, but thank you, by the way. You were the one that told me, you're like, you got to just do this, and then you started retweeting me and thing. I think we first met at the Laugh Factory.
Yeah.
And I feel like, did you come over from Hawaii?
No. I was at the Laugh Factory, but I was also working at Nordstrom Rack, and I was working 3 jobs at the Laugh Factory. And when you walked in, I was like, fuck, because you were seasoned. I was still working at the fucking Nordstrom Rack, just trying to get 6 minutes together. That Jamie will let me do on stage.
But look at you now. Like, what was it? What flipped your career?
Man, it was multiple things. I do the things that I don't think you really like, which is like handing out cards. And I'm not saying that in a diss way. You've seen me do it, where I have a box of cards and I would hand them out at the end of every show. And I think that propelled me forward a lot faster.
Yeah.
Because I created this fan base that I did on my own. My whole mentality was, if I'm going to leave crushing, I want people to go home, remember who crushed.
But you weren't even crushing at the time, I remember. And you were
not after you,
cards. No. I was just trying to be funny. I thought
yeah.
I got your serious moment. So you were crushing. You were doing great. But you also always had a group of people around you. You had a gaggle. I'm like, who is this guy? Where did he come from? And he's got like 4 friends that I don't even have 4 friends total. Yeah. But you have enough friends that you've even found 4 that will sit there and hand out cards at Hermosa Beach after a show.
Most definitely.
Yeah, you were smart, dude.
Yeah.
I'd pay you to market my career. I'd give you a percentage.
It was so important to me, Orny, because I knew, and I'll shout out Dane right now, because that was the one thing that Dane gave me that I treasured, is when he said,
which Dane?
You got Dane Silcox. He was a golf pro.
Yeah. His name was Silcox.
Silcox. That's a real character, by the way. That's a real guy. He's but Dane at the Laugh Factory, he goes, you need to go home, because I had a box of my cards again.
Yeah.
He goes, you need to go home and you need to get MySpace, and then you need to get Jo Koy. I'm telling you, you'll never have to hand out one of those cards again. And I didn't understand it, because first of all, I'm older than Dane. He grew up through the comedy, through the computer age. And I didn't understand it. And then when I went home and I got that MySpace, that shit changed my life, because it was my goal to get my friends, my following up. And I knew if I physically handed out those cards, I could do it.
God, it's
my first card literally says, I still have it. It says myspace.com/Jo Koy.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I did? It does, because of course I try this and it doesn't work. Because everything, first of all, I'm always late for the party. Yeah. But my agent said, hey, you put on the tables at the comedy clubs, email signups. Yeah. And then when you go back to the market, so-and-so did this and it works, and you email them, you go, I'm coming back. So I couldn't just put a card on the table. I put a card that said, I'm starting a cult. And, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
The people in Milwaukee complaining. The owner came up and said, hey, just so you know, people aren't filling them out because they really think you're starting a cult. So I can't even do this part right. I can't even do the gather cards part right. Yeah. Like, I've tried, Joe, but how many times can I get on my knees and beg? Please, I'm gonna make you laugh so hard. Please, I have to beg. Like, the begging in this business, the begging, I can't take the begging. I just let me write the jokes. I'll do fine, please.
No, I'm with you on that, man. It takes a different a different cloth.
And I thought, well, I'll find somebody that will help me. Yeah, but not even Joe. Not even Joe. No, I couldn't pay those guys to hand out my cards with your cards.
No.
You want an Orny card? You want to join a cult? Or the Jo Koy card? Orny will be the guy you won't remember. You say, hey, remember that guy 10 years ago we saw? What was his name? I don't know. The other guy, he's at the Staples Center. Yeah. No, they hate him there because they're doing 5 shows and they're going past the union hour. So they're furious at him. It's going 24 hours. Yeah.
You know where I got inspired to do flyers? Aerosmith.
Yeah.
I saw a documentary on Aerosmith, and they used to print out flyers and literally put them in windshield wire days before their shows. And I'm like, if Steve Tyler could do that, I can do it. Right. And I literally, that's what I did in Vegas. I used to rent out this theater called the Hunt Ridge Theater, and I would literally go to the mall and get chased off the parking lot by security, because I would put it in every fucking car, man. I didn't give a shit.
You.
Yeah.
You know what I was doing?
What?
Writing jokes.
I did that too, Orny.
I thought if you write the best jokes or the best you can write, maybe that does something.
Yeah.
No.
Hey.
Fourth show, Saturday Night Laugh Factory. I'll be there.
You're a beast, man. Yeah. Everyone has their own path, man. That's all that is. Yeah.
Such Zen bullshit.
I'm
easy
sorry.
to say.
I'm trying.
So easy to say. Thank you. Thank you.
Man.
This is like I'm sitting there trying to golf and Tiger Woods comes over and goes, you just got to keep swinging.
Yeah,
you'll get the hand of it.
It's a dick move.
Well,
I'm sorry.
It's not a dick move. There's some truth to it, but really there's a lot of luck involved in this business.
Yeah, No,
you don't think so.
I don't think so.
That's cool.
I don't believe because I didn't get a Netflix special. You know what I mean? I did it. And, a lot of people always go, oh, it's his Netflix special that got him. I'm like, all right, well, did you meet me in 2015 when Netflix said no?
Right.
1,000 fucking times. I even offered to fly them out to come see the set. No, I paid for that set. I paid for my live from Seattle myself. I spent lots of money.
Right.
And with a gamble that they weren't going to buy it, because they even called me, Orny, to remind me that they weren't going to buy my special.
I'm sorry, and I don't mean to call you out on this, but did they call you from a phone in the 80s?
Oh, I don't know if you know this, but they hung up on this thing like,
hello, it's Joe Koy. Can I talk to Mr. Netflix? Get me Mr. Netflix on the phone. I'll fly you out first class on Trans Am, Trans TWA, Pan Am. How about I send you a couple of dames and an airplane, and we'll fly you right
You know
up.
what, Joe Koy? I would have said yes, but this phone cord has wrapped around my leg twice.
Hello. Hello, Mr. Netflix. I'm Joe Koy.
Hold on, I got 35 cents. I'm going to put it back into the phone machine.
Hold on,
and extend this phone call. Why is your impersonation of me
I don't know.
a white guy from the 20s?
I don't know.
I got this kid. He's really funny. Sign him.
We both probably sound like Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah. No, but I don't think it's luck. I think it's hard work, and we get obstacles, and I decided to walk over them.
Okay, then
There's your inspiration.
Okay, then what would you do with my career?
Bro, I love everything you're doing, man. I mean, what is it that you want? Because whatever you say you want, you're going to get. And I know that sounds cheesy, and I'm not doing the whole... No, listen to me. Listen to me, Orny. Give me the award, please. Yeah, no, you're stabbing yourself with the space needle.
Oh,
he's stabbing himself with the space needle.
Here we go.
I strongly believe it, man. You just saying that you were up, like you were on a date, and you couldn't wait to go home and edit. You were thinking of edits, and then you were up all night editing. Bro, that's the journey, and that's the path. And when it comes, it's going to come. Like it's the same thing with me. When they said no to me, I fucking shot it, and I cut it myself, and I brought it to, like, I know it sounds cheesy, but it's like, I'm not into that whole, I do believe in that whole willing it in and bringing it. Yeah, manifest. Yeah. But I don't like saying that.
Yeah. But you say that like every single comic out there isn't saying these exact same things.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
So why did it work for Joe Koy?
Because I will die doing this. I will hand cards till the end of until my last breath. Mm-hmm. So whatever path I'm on, this was the path. This was supposed to happen. And just like you, it's gonna happen. It's not now. Is it tomorrow? We don't know, but you're on the path and you're living your life, and it's beautiful. Like, you're so fucking funny. And I can't wait to watch whatever it is that you're cutting up. And it will happen. It's gonna happen. Mm. That's it.
Yeah. You work really hard. I mean, you're certainly inspiring. We can joke about it and stuff like that. And also, I don't sit around thinking I didn't make it.
Not at all.
I say that, but to me, it's what I put out on stage. So every single thing I put out, which includes, even if it's the podcast now or any special I've done or any little video, like, those Instagram videos, sometimes I'm shooting them 20 times.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not kidding. I'm obsessed with getting it because I only want to put the best out. So for me, I'm excited about that. For me, I'm not dependent on anybody at this point in my career.
Yeah.
I can go completely rogue. It doesn't matter because I've done well enough.
Yeah.
And that to me is exciting. And the technology we have now is so exciting that you can put it out there.
Yeah.
I just get frustrated with what gets traction and what doesn't.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And that's all going to come. There's this rapper, Dre, named Russ.
Why did you? I'm sorry. Why did you?
We all know
Oh,
why.
You're going there, are you, Andre?
Don't.
Andre, you're going there, huh? You're playing that card right now.
Who's Andre? What? Like, I don't know rappers.
Yeah,
I do.
Andre used to rap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and he's a very. Anyways, this is so cheesy. You guys are such assholes.
Do you have any Jewish questions for me?
Back to bagels. No, but there's a rapper named Russ.
Yes.
Very famous. But one thing I love about Russ is
who's not black, by the way.
Yeah. Okay, but I didn't even establish that. I don't even know why we're there. Yes.
Orny brought it up. It's Orny's show.
God damn it, you're right. What's wrong with Orny?
Why is this?
That's the pod.
Why is his favorite rapper white?
No,
I mean,
listen to me. What I'm trying to say about Russ is the guy produces and did it all on his own.
Yes.
And he doesn't wait for an exec. He didn't wait for a contract from a record label. He doesn't even understand the word studio time. He doesn't get it.
This story is amazing.
And it's amazing because he's right.
Yeah.
Why are we still waiting for studio time? And will the record label give me a studio? No.
Right.
We're not going to wait for that anymore. And Orny's a perfect example. You're editing and shooting it, and everything's high quality now.
You're love
doing
it
yourself.
I had to teach myself in COVID how to edit on Logic. I just taught myself how to do multicam. I'm playing with lighting. It's a blast.
Oh, it's amazing. Well, the one thing you still haven't learned is how not to touch the microphone.
I know. I hit
when
it
they're doing the pod.
This is the clunkiest mic arm.
Oh, no, it's not a clunky. It's actually the best podcast mic you can possibly buy.
Let me show you how
that's why it's called Shure.
Oh, I have
it's a
one.
Shure bet.
This is SM7B.
Oh, okay. Then why the fuck do you keep hitting it?
Kind of know. Let me show
Here's
you.
my impersonation of Orny doing a pod. Well, you know, listen here. What it is
becoming like a hacky joke, you know.
Hello. Hey, you guys, it's Orny.
I'm very animated.
No, I love
I'm
it.
Just like,
I love it.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah.
That is Orny.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's the name of it. That's Orny.
That's Orny.
That's Orny.
That's Orny. Yo, let me show you how this is done.
Yeah.
Yo, remember MC Hammer used to sell records out of his trunk?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you know what else he did?
What?
He turned down the Capitol Records for $1 million because he said he could make more selling out of his trunk. And that is some gangster shit.
Yeah, that is.
And that's the mentality everyone should have. Mm-hmm. Don't let the bait get in front of you and go for the bait. Really figure it out.
Especially now, we got tools from A to Z now. The
A to
tools
Z.
are all there.
Yep.
Yeah. Why would you use? Okay. And put this under things you probably shouldn't say.
Yeah.
But I basically in meetings don't even listen anymore because these people, I created a show.
Yeah.
Now, if I say what the show is here, is it copywritten or is someone going to steal it from me? I better not say it.
Well, did you copyright it?
It'll
No.
probably get stolen.
Oh, well, then don't say it.
Okay. I did a show. I thought as a joke, I'm going to create a reality show that's so simple and so basic that they can't, because there's a network, I'm not going to say which one, but they have 90 Day Fiance, they have Love After Lockup, you know, they have really basic. So I said, I'll do this. Yeah. So I wrote out a show. I created a sizzle. It's perfect. Okay. I give it to my agent. I said, this will take 5 minutes. You call them, you give them this one line. If they want to see the video that's 3 minutes, they'll say yes or no within 2 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, 3 weeks later, we're still communicating with the people. They read the thing. They're going to watch the video. Then they talk to somebody else. Now they want to have a Zoom meeting, right? Now there's a Zoom meeting. It's me and about 8 people that none of them should have jobs. I don't know how anything gets on the TV.
Are you saying there's 8 too many in this Zoom?
They said, we have questions. I go, I'm on a Zoom call. They got questions. Right. Not cool questions. I answered every question.
I answered it with
in
the fucking
video.
reel.
You want to buy this show or not? So I go, questions. Okay. You know, I go, what's the question? You go, are you worried about casting this show? I go, you have a show where people get married at first sight.
Yeah, that's right.
You have a show where prisoners date people not in prison. Am I worried about casting? No.
Yeah.
No.
Right. No.
And I call my agent and I go, I'm done. I'm going completely rogue. I'm going to do my own podcast. I'm going to say everything that I feel, and I might throw people under the bus, but that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Because we don't need these people. I'm sorry. You got to get your shit together. Like, it's just, the pitching process is wrong. It's so inside. It's like, do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah.
So, look at all this equipment. We can buy all this stuff.
Yeah.
Or I can come down here and do it. And I can do it. You know what? I don't have to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and stand outside in the freezing cold waiting to shoot something on a day that I'm not in the mood.
If you're wearing 3 different greens.
I wonder if I took these from a show I worked on. That would make it even better.
I'm not trying to disrespect you, but I think those socks were someone else's socks that mixed up in your laundry.
I didn't know. I thought we were doing one of those. I didn't know we were doing the chair setup.
Well,
I probably should have watched.
If you would have came during sound check.
And by the way, nothing written today. This is completely off the cuff too.
Hey man, I know.
Yeah.
Fucking Orny, man. You're
Did you feel it
amazing.
was necessary to be on time for your podcast?
For you, yeah.
Okay.
I know what kind of person you are.
Yeah.
I know that you are a short fuse.
No way.
Well, no.
way.
I don't want to tell Orny to please come at 12, but then all of a sudden, fucking last second, I'll be 30 minutes. I ain't gonna do that to Orny.
You know, the thing is, and this
I'll
is,
respect my Orny, so I made sure to call you like 2 hours prior.
yeah, I listen. I'm told. I don't know where I get that reputation. I've never.
Hey man, have you seen how you're acting during this pod?
We got to get new
Should we
mics because of
rewind
you.
the tape?
Yeah, rewind. Hello. I'm calling the phone booth. I'm calling the sound booth. Can we roll back?
Hilarious.
No, I mean, it's interesting what people, there are some clubs in this country that when they were open wouldn't book me because I was difficult. And this comes from a documentary I was in. And it's like, do they not understand how this shit's edited and put together to tell a story? It's like,
you don't have to bring up
nonsense.
that documentary. That was 25 years ago.
It's nonsense. Well, the best part was there used to be a thing, online poll called do I like him or like that person? I don't know what it was called, but my ratings were lower than Bin Laden's. And this was
Jesus Christ.
This was after 9/11.
Wow.
To be clear,
Holy
after
fuck.
9/11. Yeah.
Wow.
How do you achieve that?
Well,
So you should have seen the documentary. But here's the thing: you don't even shine light on it. I don't know if you noticed, but I didn't even bring that up.
Yeah, I
like
know.
don't feed that energy. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that don't even know that Marky Mark used to be is Mark Wahlberg.
no, but the funny thing is, it's on Netflix, and people will.
But what
I know.
the fuck are you doing?
Right.
Why are you don't even shine light on it?
No, but I think it's funny because I'll get people tweet me or send messages and say, "Just saw the new Seinfeld." I'm like, it's not even in HD. What do you mean the new? Like, do you look at the thing and say, "Geez, Jerry looks about 28"? I mean, people are dumb. You guys are kind of dumb sometimes. Like seriously.
I don't like to shine light on that because
No, you don't have to.
that's not a good interpretation of who you are now. And by the way, you were young back then and hungry. Like who wouldn't be that aggressive back then?
By the way,
You know what I
we
mean?
all say exactly what I said, but just not when the cameras are rolling.
Yeah.
I was dumb enough to do it when the cameras were rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's you were young as well. Plus that's not you now, man. You're different guy.
I feel like I'm producing at a level I've never produced before. Do you feel that too?
Yes.
Yeah.
1,000,000,000%.
Good.
My last 3 specials, I was hands-on exec. And that was because, thank God I shot that thing myself. The first one, Netflix just handed me the money and said, run with it. We're not even going to get in your way. And
That's great.
it's those adversities and those obstacles that make you become who you are. Like you saying no to this meeting and then you going out and buying the equipment and doing it yourself. That's the beautiful thing about obstacles. It makes you tap into shit that you never thought you would do.
Yeah.
Well, and the other thing is, if you're watching this and you're thinking of going into the arts and you feel like there's something inside of you, which I think is beautiful. I think if you do, you should really go for it.
Yeah.
Embrace the obstacles because
Yes.
I would not be what I am today, and I'm fully self-aware because of things that I've gone through. And it only makes me stronger. You know, somebody, and I won't say who it is, really famous, saw my last special and called and said, it's as if they cut off all your oxygen.
Yeah.
And this is the only thing you could do. And that is it. And I wouldn't be, if I didn't suffer, if I wasn't doing 25 shows a weekend, if I wasn't only put on the Late Show, if I wasn't sitting there going, oh my God, I'm being bumped by this person, it makes you stronger and it goes, you know what? I'm going to write jokes so that person can't follow me. Embrace it. And that's why this culture of I'm going to put up some videos on Instagram or YouTube and I'm going to become famous. Listen, you might get a lot of followings, but you probably don't have the goods, because I don't care how funny you are, how talented you are, you have to pay your dues. It's why when you listen to the old musicians that have been on the road forever, there's something in their voice. You can hear it. It's beautiful. Yeah. So you can go on American Idol or The Voice and you can carry a note, but God damn it, you don't have inside you what needs to come out.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. 100%, man. That's facts right there.
I like how you put that about the cutting off the oxygen. So it's the only thing you have.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Mm-hmm. I like that. It's the truth, man. It's your failures make you who you are. You learn from your mistakes. A lot of people look at failures as like, oh shit, well, you know what? I do suck. Yeah. I'm done. Obviously, I failed. Yeah. I'm done. No, man. You just learn from it, bro.
Yeah.
It's good. You're good. Everything's good.
Do you don't learn from a great show?
No, you never learn from a great show. You enjoy a great show.
Yeah, you enjoy
because you had a lot of failure to get to that great show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How about when the audience thinks you had a great show, but you know you didn't have a great show?
Yeah.
Like sometimes you'll get a standing ovation, and I'm looking out going, these people couldn't be more wrong.
Yeah.
This was not a good show. Yeah. I can do better.
I got one where it's like a bit that usually crushes, and I know exactly where it's going to hit, and I know, ooh, this is going to be amazing. This is where they stand, or this is where they applaud. Huge. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And none of it's going. None of it. And in my head, I'm like, just get through this fucking thing. Like literally. Like I'm literally talking to myself and my mouth is on autopilot. That's the shit that like really like grounds you.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit, I got a lot of work right here on this one.
You never realize how bad a bad show can be.
Yeah.
Because you'll go, well, I can always just power through it. But you can't.
Nah.
And you just don't understand why the audience some nights just completely goes with you and other nights doesn't.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
I can't explain that chemistry. There's something in the audience and you. For some reason, if the chemistry's not right, it doesn't matter if you do the same fucking jokes that's been killing every night. It's not working tonight. Yeah. It's not going to work tonight. So
do you feel bad? Like that's what I was thinking about this morning.
I blame the audience every time. If that's your question.
No.
Hey, fuck you guys.
They're
How's
stupid.
that?
What a stupid
Yeah,
audience.
you guys are all dumb.
Yeah. Like when you play these venues where it's 30,000, what's the app, 15,000, 30,000?
They're like 15, 16,000.
How can you? Are you worried about is that person up there having fun?
No,
no.
It's crazy too. Well, you played it when you played with Seal, but the adjustment that's crazy to me is seeing the white exit holes where people go to the bathroom and buying snacks, right? So you're seeing the traffic of people while you're performing, of people sitting, but you're seeing this mayhem of people.
Doesn't that drive you nuts? I'd go nuts.
I have to blank it out.
And you can't do like bands say, we're gonna play a couple of songs off the new album, and that's the cue for everyone to get up and go to the bathroom. You should go, okay, we're going to do some stuff off the first. This would be the time to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, this song is from our 2020 release. Oh, fuck. Shit.
Let's get up before people realize this sucks. Because you know, like at the concession stands when they hear that, they're like, oh, everyone's going to start coming up.
Yeah.
They're playing the new shit that nobody. Oh my God! Okay, the Stones are playing Harlem Shuffle. Let's get the beer on.
Yeah. Prince is playing this song called Teddy Bear. Let's get the fuck out of here. But he says Purple Rain will be back.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm going to tell you a story real quick about the Forum. I played the Forum, right? And I was going to play Staples, but they were only offering me a Thursday, and Forum was like, no, we'll give you the weekend, but I wanted Staples so bad. They go, come and watch Elton John. Just come watch Elton. This is his farewell tour.
Yeah.
And they invited me, and I sat in the booth, the Forum booth, and I'm telling you, bro, the only reason I'm bringing this up is because of the classic songs, right? We don't give a fuck about what Elton's singing right now.
Right.
You're right?
Yeah.
Right.
House Lights Go Black. Did I tell you this story already,
No.
Andre? All right. So House Lights Go Black, right? And we don't even see the rhinestone outfit walk out yet. It's just complete darkness on stage and the audience. And all you hear are the chords from Rocket Man. Blunt, 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 blunt.
Damn.
Right? And then it's actually he only hit one chord. He went blunt, and everyone's like, blunt.
That's cool.
The house lights go on.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, everyone died in that fucking audience, including myself. Right?
Yeah.
By the way, I took the Forum that night because of that night. Then he played a new song, and man, did that hot dog taste good.
Well, I unfortunately have modeled much of my career after Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Because I love the way he writes. He'll change his lyrics from past tense to future tense. He'll change the he's to she's. He'll, mumble through lines that he doesn't care if the audience hears. But when you see him live, and I probably adopted certainly hair and some of the aloofness, which was a mistake because you can be more aloof when, you're a musician. And I've seen him live so many times, and it's like he'll get out there, and people are going, I think it's blowing in the wind. I think, does anybody have a read on it? And then you have to check. There's a website that tells you. No, it's boots of Spanish leather. And then the next song, is this blowing in the wind? This is for an hour and 15 minutes. And he plays in the pitch dark because he doesn't want to be videotaped. Okay? And I love Bob. I think he's a genius. I've taken so much from him. I really have. But then I saw Bob Seger. I don't mean to brag. But, the guy who plays guitar in the band's a fan of mine, comes to my shows.
Oh, that's great.
Got me tickets, Bob Seger comes out and he plays the hits one after another, and you're dancing and having a great time. And that's what you do. And you have to do that in comedy. I don't care if you're in a shitty mood.
Yeah.
I don't care if something happened that day. It's not your problem. They paid. They got babysitters. They paid for parking. They're there. You better put on the best mother effing show you can every single goddamn time, even if you die. There are times that I have the flu. I've had the flu and I'm in bed all day shaking, and I get up and I do an hour like you wouldn't even know, and I go back and die again.
Yep. That's the truth.
And so
you're right,
know
man.
that. So
I know that.
So that's what you learn. When you see Elton, you go, play the hits.
Play the hits,
Play
baby.
the hits.
And he did.
Yes, he did.
He did. God damn. You know what was so cool about Elton? Oh, I love this guy. He, after the songs, after it crushed, there was a few that just absolutely murdered. He would grab the I don't know what that's called, the lid of the piano, how they open it up, and he would fucking slam it.
Shit.
Yeah. And then point at the crowd.
Yeah.
Like
really?
He was so amped, man.
Wow.
When and then and I'm not gonna lie, he said, you guys killed the 7 shows over because he did 8 shows for LA. Mm-hmm. And I think he did, I don't know, I'm making up a number, but it was like 5 or 6 at Staples. And he goes, this crowd killed the Staples. This was his show.
Yeah.
This was his final show. So it was, I was happy to be a part of that. But man, motherfucker, Rocket Man live. Holy shit, dude.
Wow.
Yeah. And you're right, man. You got to do it. It's for the audience.
But don't you?
I don't ever half-ass my shows, man.
Yeah.
I give it to them.
Yeah, I believe it. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, you feel so small when you watch those artists. When like Bruce Springsteen. I watch Bruce and I go, I shouldn't even be on stage. Like, why am I even trying?
Yeah.
Like, it's over, Bruce. You won.
Yeah.
Like,
really, for real.
Yeah.
You won.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about. That earning your stripes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I do.
Bruce has been doing it since fuck.
And I bet Bruce is playing to every seat. I bet he's thinking about I can see it.
Oh yeah.
He's just remarkable and so inspiring, but humbling.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Oh.
Can I tell you a quick Bruce Springsteen story? Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite song, of course, for me is "Born in the USA." I love it. Because it reminds me of junior high school. It's just like I love that song. Anyways, and of course Courtney Cox. No, wasn't that her that dance? No, that was dance. What was that song called? But you know what I'm talking about. Courtney Cox goes. But anyways, I think of that era. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Bruce, the cut off sleeves. Anyways, I get this deal. I'm doing this thing where I'm doing shows in Vegas, and Dada Footwear, which is a black-owned shoe company, starts sponsoring my shows. And long story short, the Lance is designing an outfit for Snoop Dogg, right? Well, basically, he gets these Dickie outfits, right? And then he cuts out all the labels, puts Dada on it, and then he puts bandana on the collar and cuffs, and he's making it for Snoop. We deliver it to Snoop. Anyways, long story short, I was there watching him make this. And I remember going, yo, this is brilliant,
Right.
Lance. Like, you're a fucking genius. And we deliver it to Snoop, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, now I'm being invited, because I'm in Cleveland, to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right? So I've been invited, and this guy, the curator, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
He brings me to the secret vault. Right, the secret vault that's downstairs. It's not on the floor yet, and it's cold. It's freezing. He's the only one with the badge and the combination to get in. We open it, and he opens this one vault, and you would have loved it because he had Bob Dylan shit too.
Yeah.
He had all this stuff in there. He had Tina Turner's outfit. He had Jimi Hendrix's outfit, and then he pulls out Elvis Presley's uniform, the one that he got drafted in, the famous one that's in the black and white photo, right? And I'm tiny, by the way. And I'm like, God damn, that's the outfit? He goes, yeah, it was given to us from the estate. And we can't wait to put it out on the floor. We're not allowed to take pictures or anything, right? And then right next to it was that outfit made by Snoop Dogg. The Dada footwear. The Dada footwear outfit.
Wow.
It was so cool. Because, I forgot to
crazy.
tell the best part. Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA, where he wrote it on the yellow sketch pad. On a yellow legal pad.
Yeah.
Born in the USA.
Yeah.
And it was right next. So it was Elvis Presley, Bruce Springsteen, and that Dada footwear. And I'm like, holy shit, I was a kid when that was being made. And here it is right here.
Right.
What? And it's next to that?
Right.
How were you with
And it's-
Snoop Dogg as a kid?
No, it was Lance made that outfit. And that outfit made it to the Snoop Dogg people donated it to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's crazy.
And it was right next to, I mean, literally touching Elvis's uniform and Born in the USA legal. Like, these are the next items about to go out on the floor. I was like, it was pretty amazing. Anyways, I'm sorry. That was a long story, but it was just cool to see my life pass before my eyes right there. Like, what the fuck? This is crazy. So that's my Bruce Springsteen story.
They have the Elton John, I'm sorry, John Lennon at the entrance. When I went there, they had this box, and it said, it was donated by Yoko, and it said, my husband left for the hospital, and this is how he came back, something like that.
Yeah.
And there were the round glasses with blood on it, and like a bloody shirt.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this was in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It was like the artifacts. It was what Elton John,
when he got
John
shot?
Lennon, yeah.
What?
Yeah. By a fan, by the way. He was shot by a fan, John Lennon.
Yeah. But she donated that?
She donated it.
I don't want to see that.
No, it was weird. Dried
Right.
blood. It was like,
I don't want to see that. Why would they even put that out?
Yeah, that's weird.
I just
what would
wanna
you rather they put the sneakers?
Just give me the fucking Sergeant Pepper outfit. I don't know.
Those
Give me
are
the
fun.
goddamn yellow submarine. I don't want to see. I want to see the good times.
There's some outfits where like they'll have the outfits hanging like a dress, and you're like, oh, she was anorexic, and then they'll have like a suit, and like that dude needed to lose weight. It's just like a square.
That's so funny.
I'm like, they didn't taper. How
Bro.
about taper? You don't look like a square.
That's so true. I do that when I go through there. I'm like, fucking, did this person eat? I think I saw what's her name? The one that played Catwoman, not Halle, the Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
They had her outfit at like Planet Hollywood. I was like, what the fuck?
No, they have
was
like
she 10?
Yeah, they have like Steven Tyler. He's so small or skinny. They'll have like an outfit he wore that it looks like tights. They're so small that if you hooked up with like a woman and in the morning those were on your floor, you'd be like, wow, she was a 10.
Yeah.
You know, she was in great shape.
Yeah, yeah. But then he wears it, and you're like, oh, those are baggy.
Yeah.
Holy shit, how skinny is this guy?
Yeah, I could never be a
that
rock.
outfit. That's the outfit I saw.
Oh, that's cool.
And it was tiny. I'm like, how tiny was this chick?
I could never be a rock star because, you know, the diet.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like Mick Jagger eats nothing.
Yeah. They can't.
Yeah.
They can't eat anything. They eat cigarettes.
You know what I love? I love to look at bands that I just loved in high school, and then I'll look at videos of them now. You know, they were huge, playing huge. This is a cautionary tale for you, Joe Koy.
Yeah.
And now they're at the Poughkeepsie Farmers Market. Here we go, singing. Here, come from a land down on Men at Work. The Poughkeepsie
shit.
Farmers Market is proud to present Men at Work.
Oh, fuck. And you're in line trying to get the kettle corn?
No, I'm in the tent next door, you know, performing for 25 people that walked into the wrong tent.
they've lost all their fitness, but they're still trying to hold on to the hair.
Whoa, no. There's what band was I just listening to? It's so, and I watched the videos, and they look like. I mean, it could be the Viva Viagra band. Like it's that bad.
Viagra band, yeah.
But what I love is when one guy in the band didn't get the message to stay in shape. Like like the other people still look rock star,
right.
and then the bass player, I'm like, what happened there?
Yeah. Now he wears a hat a lot.
Yeah.
That's his cool thing. I wear a rhinestone Cardinals hat now.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, Dave. You knew we were playing this carnival this week. He's got a turkey leg. What time do we go on?
It could be a great show. I'm going to be pitching this show what about bands that 20 years later and how sad it becomes.
Oh yeah.
Where are they now?
They're out of key.
Yeah.
Because I sit there and go, wow, they played the biggest venues. They must have thought we're going to be huge forever. And now look, it's,
Those bands internally just destroy themselves, though. Because if you stay together and fall in love with each other, it'll stay together.
Yeah.
But those guys, egos kill them. Yeah. That's what it is.
Every time.
Yeah. I think Aerosmith is, I saw that documentary and they literally they understand Steve. They're like, fuck it, man. Mm-hmm. We're nothing without him. I think they all just understand.
Yeah.
I think there was a point in time where they're like, hey, fuck you, man. I wrote these songs.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But Steve's like, yeah, but you need the time. I watched that Did you watch that documentary, Aerosmith? It's crazy, man. The guy he's a nut, but it's like, you gotta have him, man. Without him, there's no Aerosmith.
It doesn't work,
and they all accept it.
Yeah.
But there's a lot that don't accept it.
Yeah,
they're just like, "Fuck you, man."
But one of the guys in Aerosmith died, didn't he, of an overdose?
No, I didn't know that.
I thought years ago, maybe.
Isaac,
maybe not.
Did someone die in the band?
Yeah, somebody.
I don't remember.
Oh, that's sad. It's him and the other. Who's the other dude? The one that plays the guitar.
But I think that's what I love about the Rolling Stones is that they all agreed we're going to stay in rock star shape. They get their Charlie Watts knows he's just to sit there like this and keep the rhythm perfectly.
Rhythm perfect. Have that cigarette dangling from your lips. That's all we need.
That's why it's so remarkable. Like Aerosmith, Stones, like these guys are still playing huge venues and connecting with young people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is they're not at the Poughkeepsie Farmers Market.
Yeah, man. Egos will destroy. Ego is a disease, bro.
For sure.
Cure that disease. Put your ego in check. Realize the situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, you're not gonna be bigger than Mick Jagger. You're not.
Yeah.
You're fucking not, man.
Yeah.
So just accept it and enjoy the process and enjoy the journey and remember where you guys were before the arenas.
Right.
How much you loved it in the garage. And when you guys looked at Mick Jagger and went, "This is the dude." Yeah. That's the fucking dude.
See, that's something that you'll have to probably deal with at some point that I won't, many won't. You made it to this point. You're playing these arenas and you just to sustain that is very difficult, especially as a comedian historically. Maybe you will. I hope you do. I really do. But you'll have to deal with maybe coming down because you've seen it in some of these arena acts, and then it's theaters and it's, I mean, for me, I'm lucky because it doesn't matter how much my career sucks at some point, I'm still playing the same venue.
Yeah.
I'm still, people can't say, what happened to Orny Adams?
It's still happening.
Yeah. What? Just like that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't call Mr. Netflix.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Netflix. Got me some Pan Am jets, got some peanuts and some dames ready. Come on to Los Angeles.
Pan Am chips?
Pan Am.
Jesus Christ.
Pan Am.
That's not even around anymore, Orny.
That's why the joke's funny.
I understand.
You're talking on a phone that's not around anymore.
I'm acting out with you. I'm acting out with you.
Oh, you are? Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Let's do another take. Ready? Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
We're going to bring it back.
Yeah.
Show you some of my acting. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I said Netflix. I got to send a Pan Am with some peanuts and some dames.
Pan Am? That's not even around anymore, Orny.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
God, I feel stupid. Can we edit this out?
No, it's in. I guess I'm going to invest in Pan Am stock.
When did Pan Am go out of business?
72.
No, it didn't.
Swear to Jesus.
God, I'm an asshole. I'm just an asshole.
Yes, you
God.
are.
There I am trying to be funny. I'm working the edge. My whole career's gone.
No, stop it, Orny.
It's over.
No, it's not. Pan Am is.
Pam Anderson is. Hello.
I love Pam Anderson.
I love dad jokes.
Pam
I love dad jokes.
yeah.
Yeah, we can do like a dad joke.
Yeah, let's do a dad joke tour. I love that.
I do it for my nieces, and they just get disgusted. But they don't understand that's the goal.
Yeah.
To disgust it.
Yeah.
That, by the way, best commercial on TV right now is
Yeah.
Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is.
I haven't
that
seen it.
Yeah.
Oh,
haven't seen
pull
that?
that up.
Really?
Oh, my.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what was
Tag
that
team.
thing? Tag team.
You know,
Yeah.
I didn't even know I was doing dad jokes until my son was able to go, hey, that's horribly stupid, Dad. And I'm like, oh, fuck, that's a dad joke.
Look at this for Geico.
Oh, yeah, I have seen this. That's funny. Yeah, I've seen this one.
Yeah.
You wanna play it?
Look at those guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen this one.
not gonna hear
No,
it.
it's all good. No, the GIF is fine. Thank you.
Did
The
you know
Giphy.
Geico could save?
Is it Giphy or what is it? GIF?
GIF. I call it a GIF.
It's a GIF. Okay.
I don't know.
Some people say GIF.
They do.
What
That's
the fuck
weird.
are you doing?
That's weird.
When did that happen? Yeah, I'm now officially old, Orny. My son is 17, and I said the word neat when I drove by a billboard. And my son responded by saying, who the fuck says neat?
The guy who sold out the forum.
Yeah. That's what I said.
That's what I would say.
That's literally what I said.
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go, yeah, the guy that sold out the forum.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I go, listen.
That was pretty neat, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was neat.
Yeah.
That kind of paid for a lot of things
Yeah,
in your
yeah,
life. I don't
yeah.
Right.
listen. I don't want to give you issues,
Yeah.
but chances of you selling out the forum zero.
Zero.
So why don't you shut up and let
Yeah.
Daddy say neat?
Yeah. How about that? How about that neat PS5 I bought when no one could buy it in the country?
Yeah.
Pretty neat. Huh?
Right.
I would just start talking about Pan Am.
Yeah.
To the kid.
Yeah. For sure.
These kids got a lot of nerve.
They do.
Really. I mean, it must be so humbling when you're Joe Koy and you're out there and people treat you a certain way, and then you go home and this. Sorry to say this, your son's a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit,
He
man.
is, definitely.
He is a
I
piece
met
of
the
shit.
kid, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He is a piece of shit, man.
I don't think I ever
I'll tell you
met
that
him. I
much.
don't know if I ever met him.
No, you haven't.
Yeah.
You got to meet him. Oh, he's a beautiful kid.
Do you just? I know. I can see the love you have for him. Do you just have one child?
I just have the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's something, man. I love him. He was the best thing to happen to me. I was working at Nordstrom Rack when he was born.
I don't know how many times you have to say that to make me feel bad. How far you've come in 17
Jesus
years,
Christ.
and I can't even afford Nordstrom Rack.
Jesus.
Okay, I mean it's just unbelievable. We get it. You worked at Nordstrom
I
Rack.
worked at Nordstrom Rack.
Nordstrom Rack, yeah.
Did I say that yet?
Dear Mr. Netflix, I'm on a break from the rack.
Yeah. You got to see this.
Yeah.
Kill, I tell you.
Yeah. No, it is inspiring to know that you've come that far in 17. Like when you hear Jeff Bezos started Amazon less than 30 years ago, you go, it makes me think, wow, maybe I can actually do something impactful. And then I remember the rest of my life and think, nah, probably not.
You're so dumb. Stop. You got to stop that. You do that a lot. Stop it.
Oh, please.
No, he said, please. Please.
I'm
with
being
inspiration.
real. I hate fake humility, and there's none of that. And I love my career. I love what I've done, really, especially my output. Like, I don't like when people say, "Oh, you jumped in a burning fire and you pulled 8 people out. You're a hero." And they go, oh, "I'm not a hero. I'm just." You interview
You know
me
who's
on
the hero? Those kids.
Those kids,
Those kids
yeah.
had to fight that fire for 9 hours.
Yeah.
By the way, I got some tickets to Pan Am. It's the same guy.
Same guy. Still on the phone. Got a lot of. He's
Yeah.
got a roll of dimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Meanwhile-
fire department, forget it. I went in and saved it myself. Goodbye.
Yeah, call me a hero. You jumped in that fire. You're a hero. I'd be like, damn right I am.
Goddamn right I'm a
Yeah,
hero.
what else are you gonna call me?
Fuck yeah.
Did you see the video of all the other people not running into the fire? Are they heroes? Run the footage. Run the footage. Yeah.
Yeah, they're on their they're on their cell phones.
Yeah. It's such fake humility. Like
Yeah.
that's not authentic. That person knows they're a hero.
Yeah.
So
So stop.
yes, exactly.
No,
Exactly.
I'm gonna argue with you on that one.
Oh, you are? Go ahead.
That's a different. I think that example is a little different from what you are.
What am I?
Do you want this? Do you want it from me? You want
I
me to
don't
say it?
care. I mean, you can't hurt somebody.
I think when you constantly say those things that you say, I think you stay there. Mm-hmm. I think that's different. I think, I saved those 8 kids. Oh, you're a hero. No, I'm not. Yeah, you are, motherfucker, and you know it. But what you are, like what you're doing when you constantly, oh fuck, we can cut this out if you don't like it.
I don't care.
But when you say that, I feel like you stay in that mindset, and I don't think that's good because
No.
you're a beast, and every time I see you, you're a beast, and It's coming. I'm telling you.
Well, I don't, just to differentiate, I don't on stage think I can't.
Yeah.
I don't, that I'm dialed into.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about are the things that I don't have control over. I don't have control over whether this person's going to buy my TV show, this person's going to buy my special. And I can sit around, but then you're one of these delusional people that goes insane. And you're one of these tragic Hollywood stories that we see all over the place saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do, you've
Yeah.
dated them.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, you sit there and go, this is pathetic because this person doesn't get it. So I'm realistic. That's why am I up all night editing? Because that's what I can control.
Yeah,
and that's where I choose to focus and put my energy. The other things, I'm going to mock them because there's nothing I can't. I've tried everything.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for some luck.
Yeah.
You know? And again, I'm happy where I am.
Yeah.
But I am going to make fun of where I am. And I think you should be making fun of me too. I think if you've seen the attitude I've had in the past, I'm a target. You can go, this guy, because to me, I admire the people that get up to bat and they point to right field. And what do? They knock it out.
Yeah.
I love Muhammad Ali. I am the greatest.
Yeah.
You know, those are the people I admire.
Yeah.
And I tried that route and it didn't work.
Yeah.
You know?
Uh-huh.
You can be as honest with me, dude. I trust me. I've heard it all.
Yeah. Well, you're a beast on stage. One of the hardest to follow. I don't think I've ever Oh, I did follow you. I followed you one time, and it was a struggle. It was at the Comedy Magic Club. Do you even remember that?
No.
You son of a bitch. You're a real son of a bitch.
No, I remember working with you several times. I don't remember this.
The Comedy Magic Club, because it was my night. And it was like literally a paid Jo Koy night. And you did a guest set. And fucking murdered. You fucking murdered. You're like, I got to do a run. I got to run my Tonight Show set. Oh, fuck. Here we go. And it was just nonstop. You crushed it, and I had to follow it. And I love that. I love that challenge, man. But yeah, that's you. Yeah, that's who Orny is. And if you see Orny coming to your fucking city, get your tickets because it's gonna be nonstop. It's gonna be fire. It's it's literally closer after closer after closer after closer after closer. There ain't no build up. There's no momentum he needs to get going. It's a fucking closer at the beginning and it's a closer at the end. And I love it.
Thanks,
that's who you are, Orny.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Respect for you too. Absolutely.
And that's the Koy Pond. Oh no, wait! It's the Orny Adams show.
What are we?
Good night.
What are we looking at? Are we done?
Oh no, there's another camera right there, Orny. I don't know if you know this, but the whole show is shot on that surveillance camera. These are props.
Yeah,
these are hollow.
Great. That's great. I'd like one of these instead of the mezcal, Joe.
Yeah. Okay, that's yours. I'll get that for you.
Thank you.
Done. That is your Christmas present.
Thank you.
I think they cost about.
Didn't
the same,
we just
right?
have Christmas?
No, not
real.
No one had
technically.
anything last year.
Valentine's Day, maybe it feels like something like that.
No.
These three. I mean, you've got the money. 3 of these. I have tripods.
You do have tripods.
I have tripods.
Nice.
Yeah, I got the tripods. No, on my podcast, I have 4 different kind of cameras.
Yeah.
And then I try and color match it.
That's the real reason. That's the real reason you're editing all night.
Yeah, that is part of it. Yeah.
Fuck, this green is different from that green.
Yeah.
That's great.
By the way,
dude.
on my podcast, it would all look,
Yeah, green.
green.
Oh man, I love you, Orny.
Likewise.
I'm so happy you came and joined me on this pod. You're brilliant. I love your story. You're a beast. I say it a million times to your face, and I want you to also know I say it a million times when you're not around.
Oh, thanks.
I'm your biggest fan. And everybody, go see Orny Adams live. His pod is What's Wrong with Orny
Adams.
And listen to that because he's fucking phenomenal.
Thanks, man. It's such respect for your work and what you've accomplished, and I'm being sincere. And a lot of people aren't gonna say that to your face, and they're not going to say it behind your back, which is a tragedy because you deserve it. You deserve it. You've earned it. So
thank you, bro. Love you, man.
Love you too.
Orny Adams, everybody. This is the Koy Pond.